think this is a good time to be in the critical communications industry if you are focused on the future. Probably not so good if you're focused on the past.
This is day one of the IWCE, the International Wireless Expo, the show for critical communications in the United States. This show, particularly, is the last show that's going to happen in Las Vegas. Next year, Miami. I was totally mistaken about the next event for next year. It's not Miami, it is Orlando, Florida. Orlando, Florida. Now, over the last years, IWC has grown to a really international show with a focus on North America. You'll see here exhibitors that you don't see exhibiting at Critical Communications World or any of the other events. So I'm going to take a look who is doing what, who's playing where, and
say that there is so much happening at the moment in critical communications. I'm allowed to say that.
It is. This business is as excited as ever before. It's
probably more than ever before, I think. I think this is a good time to be in the critical communications industry if you are focused on the future. Probably not so good if you're focused on the past. Okay.
Well, let's wait, because IWC just started. It's day one. It's hour one at the show. Let's see at the end of the show if Peter is right.
Have a good show.
That means if you join the dealer network, there's a good chance you will sell TAIT radios here in the United States. Trying to find out who could tell me a little bit more about that deal. Nobody found yet. Yes, I found somebody who can tell me a little bit more about that deal. That was a great deal. That came out of the blue, actually, for me.
Okay.
And not for you, probably.
Not for us, no. Yeah.
So, 1.5 years ago, you made a deal. What's the status now?
Yeah, it's been a great deal for us, right? TAIT's got a fabulous product, and it's a great partnership for us, right? So we have our XL product line, which is multi-band, including LTE, hazardous environment type products, right? And it fits perfectly into our product suite from kind of the DMR end of the product suite. So now we have, from one end to the other, we've got a full product suite with TAIT. We're managing all their North American distribution, so it's a fabulous partnership for us to get penetration. We doubled the size of our dealer base by bringing both dealers together. And so now both TAIT dealers and Harris dealers can sell reciprocal product, right?
And the DMR market is even larger than the
right.
P25 market,
exactly, right. So that's why it makes good sense for us and for them. They've got our reach now, and we've got their product, and it's just a great partnership. We're very excited.
But you're a great company. Why didn't you produce it yourself?
We could, right? I mean, we could do that, but there's a tremendous amount of investment associated with doing that when you've got such a great product on the TAIT side. And they were looking for a partnership to extend their reach, right? So we can take them into the public safety space. We can go heavier into utilities and transportation. So for us, it just made sense.
And I spoke to Gary Dyack about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
That video can be seen here on YouTube. And Gary told me about his whole new strategy. So
right.
That's definitely part of the new strategy.
Absolutely.
Nokia has never been gone from the public safety industry. Actually, they have always been there, but you didn't see them at shows like Critical Communications World or this show here at IWC. Now, there is Dharmesh. And we're going to talk to Dharmesh a little bit more about the role of Nokia in our industry, because I just said, Dharmesh, you've never been gone in the industry, but you play a different role, is it?
Absolutely.
What is the role you're playing? Because I see little backpacks, a little network, so that must be ad hoc systems.
Absolutely. So, by the way, just for my introduction, my name is Dharmesh Tyagi. I'm head of Advanced Mobile Solutions Group for North and South America in a specific role. we take care of all the network gears from end to end in the LTE industry. So, for example, when you are developing an LTE network for public safety or Department of Defense, you need to have right components, in the sense something which can be carryable, movable. We used to call it deployable network before. As you can see from there, we have a big deployable network which can be movable through a Humvee or trailer.
That's the one over
like
here, is it? That's this one. Well, that's not large, to my opinion.
Yes. Now we are in the 4th generation of this wireless LTE network, and now we developed something called ultra compact network. As you can see, this is a backpack model, and this model can be carried by a person. It's not too heavy, and it has all the network components like LTE gears, access network, core network. Along with those, we added certain applications like push to talk, push to video. So now we're talking about release 3GPP release 12 and 13. So these are all release 13 products.
Okay, so but how do you connect that network to a nationwide network? For example, in the United States or somewhere else around the world? How do you do that?
So this particular network is like it acts as a bubble of coverage. You can provide a mile and a half coverage radius where the people can communicate in an emergency situation. But this network can also be communicated back to the command and control center if you have a satellite backhaul, optical backhaul, microwave, any kind of microwave, backhaul media that can be available under those circumstances. You can connect back to the command and control center.
Perfect.
Now, the initial idea was that we will be, all the users will be connected to the centralized core network, but in case of, the backhaul disconnection, all those local users, they can communicate among themselves. Because if you look at the LTE network, if you lost the connection to the command control center or centralized core network, you lost the communication completely. But what we have done here, we have connected the whole core network inside the small box, in the base station itself, which allow us to communicate locally. So all the local users within the mile and a half radius, they can communicate themselves. And it's not just the regular VoLTE communication. We have a push to talk, which is very similar to LMR, P25, Tetra type of network, and also the push to video applications. So we have a push to video, people can have a body mounted cameras, helmet mounted cameras, and all those applications can also be integrated because we have a concept called virtual machine, a mobile edge computing solution. So what we have done is actually we integrated a small virtual machine inside our base station that can host the entire core network and multiple different applications. These are all Android-based devices. As you can see, you just click on that and you can initiate a video communications. As you can see here, your face is coming.
That's good.
Yes. So this video application, you can see other devices. So if I'm in the field and I'm talking to multiple different people, we can have a just on push to talk. And look at the quality of the video. And you can see, when I'm talking, you can see the delay. It's almost unnoticeable. And the reason is because all these applications, we are residing onto the mobile edge computing.
So that is very interesting, actually, because as I spoke to Peter Clements just now, so many things are happening in this industry. The technology is going much faster than ever before. So what happens with Nokia in 10 years' time? Maybe you know, right? Maybe he knows. All right. Thank you very much for your time. Much appreciated. Okay, see you. Bye-bye.
It's about time for the Tulip Festival now, isn't it?
Yes, it's definitely time for the Tulip. It's
I can't remember
this
the
time
one,
of the year, right now.
We went to the big one with the orange.
We call it the Blumencorso.
It's beautiful.
Fantastic. Thank you for my badge. Is that easy sitting down there?
You gotta do what you gotta do.
At least you got the AC/DC, right?
Yes, you got the plug, you got power, so we're good.
And you got your goodies.
Yes.
Yeah,
What else could go wrong?
Nothing. My life is complete. I even have logo sunglasses.
Wow, great for inside, but it fetches your shirt.
Look.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.
Hi there, good evening.
Good evening, Nacho Daddy.
Nacho Daddy or Nacho Daddy? Fourth of Fremont?
Nacho Daddy.
All right. No. Yeah, I like nachos. I'm kidding. No, I've never. No, I haven't been in that many places in Las Vegas, unfortunately. Thank you. Good night. Bye. Good night. Let's see the guys from IWCE. Where's the party? Let's see if we can get some tickets for the zip lining tonight, right?
Exactly.
Where's the zip line?
I think we need to go over here.
the Fremont Street experience.
All right.
That's what we want to do.
Bye. Thank you. It is now 11:30. It's 11:35. I had a great night in downtown Las Vegas. I'm back at the SLS Hotel, getting to rest for another IWCE Day 2, which is getting back to the hotel, getting to rest for another IWCE Day 2 tomorrow. I now close the vlog.